we know exactly where price is coming in at, we FOMO into a trade, lose everything, right? What do I mean? So if price is here right now, right, and we're looking at it dips, never comes to our price, we're FOMOing into it, right? Targeting our protective high right here. You're like, okay, I'm getting in. Once you get in, comes up a little bit, and you think it's gonna go up higher and higher, and then it just falls down, right? Once it falls down, it starts playing around, goes to your zone, and literally just start ripping. And now it's been past the protective high and might even go to that zone that you were looking for in the higher time frame. You'd be like, damn, I should have just waited for it to get to that zone. Fam, great morning, great morning. Happy Sunday, January 22nd, 11:30 a.m. I hope you're all doing well. I hope all is well. Today I want to go over something very, very important, which is talking about market ranges, right? It's very important because sometimes when we do know where the market is going, when we jump down to our lower time frame, we forget to integrate what's going on and what is happening on the bigger picture, right? So in this video, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to give you guys that solution to show you guys that you won't forget where you are and what you're actually looking for. And then on the lower time frame, you can do your scalping and all that type of stuff, right? So on this chart right here, we have QQQ, right? I show you guys the structure trick. If you don't know what I'm talking about right now, just go to one of my videos, and there's a video there. It's called the structure trick, right? So once you understand where you are in the market, that you're creating higher highs, you're breaking all highs, and then you fail to break that new high. Now you are looking for that downtrend, right? And right now we are currently in that trend. So what is happening right now is that I have this trend right here. Forget about these red box, right? We're looking at the 3-box system that we have here. So what I want for price to happen is that this is my entire structure. I want price to come up to my red zone right here, right? I want my price to come up to my red zone, and then start to take short, targeting the structure low, right? Pretty simple. If you're watching this for the first time, like the first time you're clicking on this video, please go watch the 3-box system. I've talked about the strategy multiple times, but if you've seen this before and kept up with the channel, please, you're fine, right? You know exactly what's going on. So I'm just going to break it down here. So what's happening in my QQQ is that we have this weekly time frame, right? And then we have our SND on that weekly time frame. Then we have inside this entire picture, right? First and foremost, we're going to wait for price to come up here and then short the price, targeting that structure low. However, while price is coming up to that zone that we have on the higher time frame, we have our own 3-box system inside that entire system, right? And we're going to have our SND, right? And we're going to be targeting those high, and potentially we can take it higher and higher, right? Just being very, very cautious, because overall we know the market is in a downtrend, right? Sometimes we get that super confused. So right now the market is in the downtrend, but you're becoming conservative, right? You do not want to go all in and just leave it running and then it displays, and you're like, no, it's gonna bounce because it has to go back there. The price needs to go back. Excuse me. The price needs to go to my zone here, right? No, it does not. Your price does not need to go to your zone. Your price can literally give you this play, right? Your price can come down to this zone right here. Now it's all good. Now you're great on your trade. Comes up here, you did not take profit because you're trying to target that bigger zone, right? But price doesn't have to go to that bigger zone. It can go 50% of this entire structure, which I explained that on my on my on my mitigation video. Watch that, right? In the 50%, it can literally just fall, right? It can literally play around there and you think that it's accumulating, and then it literally just fall when it was another distribution because of the overall trend in the higher time frame, which is downtrend, right? And then break your protective low, then you're averaging down. Now you're confused, you think it's going up, and then it displays even lower. You're like, damn, what the hell just happened there, right? So I need you guys to understand when you're doing that, it takes this is for someone that is very, that's more advanced of trading, right? It's more advanced, and that's exactly what's happening here right now. Let's make this darker blue, right? What happened there? I want that to be dark blue. There it is, right? So we have this weekly structure, and then this right here is my lower time frame. As long as price is not up here or into my 320, right? Forget this. As long as price is not above my 320.72, which is a refined zone of 50% of this, right? This is what I'm talking about, right? As long it's not at 320.72, I'm not taking any short. But overall, I am scalping. I am waiting. I am waiting for my price to come down to this zone right here, take out the structure high, and I'm getting out. I'm being conservative. Usually I leave 80%, leave 80%, leave the other running. I'm taking 100%, right? Because I know the overall trend. I'm going against the trend right here. And can the price, right? Can this happen? Can I take price here, right? Go long, go here, take out most of my profit, and then go even higher and just break to the higher high? It can, but we are securing the profits here, right? That is my rule. That is what I follow when it comes to waiting for price to come into to the zone that I want, right? So, but if it's in this price range, right? Like it says, like if I say that I want this to come up here, hang on guys, I'm trying to explain this the best way possible, so excuse me. If I want my price to come up here, right, on my higher time frame, the weekly, which is what I want, which is what we want, and then it comes down in this place and break the protective low, now I can leave 80% running. I can take out 80% and leave 20% running to liquidate lower and lower, right? That I'll take that. But for me to be scalping inside this overall structure, I'm only targeting my protective high, and that's it. I'm all out. It's different for everybody. You can go take calls here and go take out all the way to your zone, whatever you want. But however, I'm just sharing you guys what it is that I would do personally, and the strategy and my discipline and the rules that I follow, right? So if price comes to this 312, I'm targeting this I'm shorting it and coming to this protective low and then taking it lower and lower. But if it's here in the lower time frame, which is I'm scalping, I'm going to only take my protective high, right? So now that we have that understanding, this is exactly what's going on with the QQQs, right? Everybody's saying, oh, market is becoming bullish. We hit the market bottom. The catalyst is fueling things up here. Have we hit market bottom? Rallies into the going into the first quarter of January, right? Whatever that means. And everything here is just, this is what they're saying. But overall, people are so confused, and the people that do not do their own due diligence don't understand where the market price action is happening. They're always so confused. They're always getting caught in the opposite side of the trade. It's because they have no understanding on where they are in the market, right? Some of my students have perfect zone. They show me perfect zone. They DM it to me and they say, hey, look at this. Look what I have on a weekly. I'm like, I have almost the same exact thing except my zone. Your zone is not refined and mine is refined, right? Amazing. And then they trade in these lower time frame, right? They trade in these lower time frames and they forget what's happening. By the way, you guys, shout out to our trade here on QQQs on Friday. Was that on Friday? Yeah, on Friday, right? We had this imbalance right here. Stretched out the zone, waited, absorbed the price, never broke our protective low, 273.79. Literally absorbed that, and what happened? You literally just run right up, right? We were trying to target 286, but he went as just high as 283. So beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, That is the range that you're trading in. You know you're in this blue range overall. So you shouldn't be getting confused. If you're not sure, you don't want to wait until you get up here, wait at the break of this structure or wait at the break of this protective low. This protective high and protective low. This is the overall structure, right? If you're confused on how to enter or you're not sure, you don't want to risk your money, which you shouldn't be doing if you should not be putting money in the market if you're not willing to lose that money. The moment you put that money in the market, you should have the mentality that I'm okay to lose this. If you're not in that mentality, you should not be putting your money in the market, right? So you should be waiting for the break of this protective high and protective low if you do not know where you are at. However, if you are scalping and you understand why you are scalping and you understand where your ranges are or where you are currently playing, go ahead and do it. But do not forget to intertwine your higher time frame when you're playing at the lower time frame. This is extremely crucial. People have the best strategy, the best three-box method. I show them everything, but they forget to intertwine the higher time frame, the bigger picture to the smaller picture and what's going on. Do not confuse that. Please, please, you guys understand that this is very, very important, right? I mean, other than that, there's really nothing much for me to say. It's just a quick reminder. Some of you guys already know what to do. Why do I have price going here? Because, well, first and foremost, I have this entire structure high that is going crazy right now. What am I talking about here? I have this protective, this entire structure, right? And I have a protective high being targeted. So what I want to do is I want price to pull back into this unmitigated zone right here. Oops. I want price to pull back into my unmitigated zone right here. And once it pulls back, I want it to go play around. And once that happens, I will just start to take out protective high, right? There it is. Target my protective high. That's literally all I want, you guys. Right? And can it come up all the way to the protective high and I miss a trade? Absolutely, you can do that. However, my overall target is this 220.72. That is my overall target. This 220.72 in my weekly, right? This is my huge zone. Well, let me alert that right now. There it is, guys. It's alerted. So once it hits price there, I'm looking to short it. Can price go up? Does not have to go up there. It can literally just go short the moment it touches the zone. That's okay with me too. But overall, I have my system. I know what I'm looking for in my system. I know when to trade it. I know what I'm looking for. Right? This is where that discipline comes in, you guys. Because you guys think once you understand technical analysis, that's the easy part. The easiest part, actually, that's all there is, right? When you guys, that's the mistake that we make. That when we understand technical analysis, how to read this candle, how to read this three crows, bullish stuff, whatever patterns it is that you learn. I'm not saying they don't work. However, that is only part of the job, right? The most important part of the job is the mentality part. Your discipline. Where's your discipline? Why are you trading when things doesn't come into your price zone? Why are you just jumping into trade and FOMOing into trade, thinking that that's the last time the market is going to be open? You put your money in, you FOMO, it goes the opposite, lose all your money, then price goes into your zone. Now you're like, damn, I should have just waited for that trade. Right? We know some of this been here before. Some of us that are backtesting our strategy, we know exactly where price is coming in at. We FOMO into a trade, lose everything, right? What do I mean? So if price is here right now, right? And we're looking at it dips, never comes to our price. We're FOMOing into it, right? Targeting our protective high right here. You're like, okay, I'm getting in. Once you get in, comes up a little bit, and you think it's gonna go up higher and higher, and then it just falls down, right? Once it falls down, it starts playing around, goes to your zone, and literally just start ripping. And now it's been past the protective high and might even go to that zone that you were looking for in the higher time frame. You'd be like, damn, I should have just waited for it to get to that zone. You guys know what I mean? Like I'm saying, I know it's a silly scenario around this area, but you guys know exactly what I mean. Right? To some of you guys that have been trading for a while, experience blowing accounts, you've been trading, you have a trading experience, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right? Because fam, literally, you can change your life just by waiting Just waiting. You will be an amazing trader by just waiting for price to come into your targets. And if you miss a trade, hey, kudos to the market. You find another one. Fam, it's that simple. And I don't want it to think that, like, that it will happen a snap of a finger. This is why it's very important that sometimes you guys need to demo trade too. Right? We come from another industry. We see that I'm making money. Students are making money. Hey, yo, how do I make $1,000 like you did in 5 minutes, like what you did on Friday? How do I do that? Coming from a different industry, not understanding nothing. Fam, you guys can't be doing that. This is just like any skills. If you're coming from real estate, and if I jump into real estate and I buy my own home, not doing my own due diligence, not understanding what I need to do, the type of paperwork I need to understand before signing a paper or before getting my own property, I know I will take a hit. I just know that because that's not my industry. I did not do enough homework or preparation. But when it comes to this, I know exactly what I'm looking for. And when you guys from a different industry come into trading, you guys need to understand that is the same exact time. It is the same exact concept where you need to learn a skill before you can put in your money. Because I know you guys had to learn in your industry. You had to practice your industry. You had to put your time and energy in that industry. This right here is different. So don't come in here expecting that you can make money right away. Don't come and expect you can make $5,000 right away. Right? Don't let these Instagram traders making you think, oh, you can do this. Fam, I took a lot of lessons in order to get to where I am now. Plenty of lessons, and I'm going to take plenty more. But let me tell you this, it's not gonna make the same mistake as me not waiting for my price to come down here. That I won't make that mistake. But certain other little details, buying a different contract, having more contract that are better, refining my strategy into a best way possible. Absolutely, fam. Right? You guys need to understand. If you guys want to learn anything, you have to dedicate the time and skills. You can't cheat the grind. It knows how much work you put in. Right? So this is how you find your ranges. Please do not forget to intertwine your higher time frame to your lower time frame. I know that I'm in this range in my queue, so therefore I won't be confused when it comes to this price and it starts to displace. I won't be confused saying that it's bullish, it's bullish, it's bullish. Right? It's bullish when it breaks above 330, 333.51. I want it above that, 332.55. That's where I want it. And it just keeps displacing to the upside and liquidating onto the upside, I'll take that. But as of now, I am in this range and I am looking to short at 320.72. Fam, it's not financial advice if you stood this long. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please, 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 fam, follow your rules, have a trading strategy, do your own due diligence. I love each and every one of you. If you like this video, comment, share, whatever to show love. If you did not like this video, please comment. Also, see how I can do better. Everybody learns different. Once again, fam, I love each and every one of you and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.